Hi, everybody.
Hello.
It's your host, Joanne.
And Giselle.
Just two sisters on a podcast here to discuss any and everything.
Welcome back to your morning cup of
Joe.
and Jiz. Let's get into it.
Shorty, get your morning cup of Joe and Jizz. Joe gon' say what's happening, baby, just say what it is. Two sisters on a mission, Filipinos representing. Turn us up while you do the dishes, listen up while your husband tripping. Our thoughts on thoughts, what's better, bottom or the top? Does he really hit your spot? What makes you hot, what's acceptable and what's not? We gon' talk about a lot, Asian culture got it on lock. Welcome to your morning cup of Joe and Jizz.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome back. How you doing?
Good. I'm going to miss rubbing my belly.
I know.
I guess I can still rub my belly, but it's different.
Yeah, you're getting rounder and rounder every day.
Ooh. I'm ready to have this cold go away.
The sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the weather. I was like, no, I love it.
No, I love the cold weather. This sickness.
Yeah. But speaking of, the rain just came out of nowhere. So I feel like everyone's going to get sick pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, I've been seeing people, they're like, oh, I had a cold last week, or it's definitely the season.
Oh, yeah.
So
beware.
Yeah. I mean, I got my flu shot already.
Did you?
Yeah, like a month ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why'd you get sick?
I don't know. Well, at least, but like now, if you think about it, I could have probably been worse.
That's true.
Than what it was, because I didn't have like fever and anything like that.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Yeah, but I do have to get Jordan's scheduled her flu shot.
Ooh, how does she handle all that?
I like tell her just to like let her know she's getting it.
Yeah.
But she's still like, no, which is weird because it's only been the last like year or two that she's like, no, because before she was like fine. But I think it's like the stuff she watches on kids and they're like, no, you know how they pretend like they're scared.
Yeah.
Especially like on YouTube or if like she sees the TV. And then, like, the kids are so dramatic. And they're like, ah. So then she's like, oh, shoot, that's going to hurt.
Yeah,
But then, like, right after, she's like, that didn't hurt, Mom. I'm like, I know. Like, you're scared for no reason. But, yeah, so I have to get her flu shot soon, so.
Yeah, that's good. Well, how was your week?
Good, other than this cold. But we had Jordan's parent-teacher conference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's doing like great, amazing. So I was worried because in preschool, the issue with her there was like she has FOMO. We all know that, right? Yeah. She has FOMO. Mm-hmm. So in class, like she'd be like doing one thing and then she'd see her friends doing something. So she's like, oh, I'm going to run over there.
Oh, yeah.
But like the way they have it set up, I guess like in preschool, the way they had it set up was like they have to be there at least 5-10 minutes and then they'll move on, you know, like they'll rotate.
Okay.
But she wasn't like waiting. She would be like, no, my friends are over there. I gotta go over there. So then what they did with Jordan was like, you know, the sand timer thing?
Yes.
So the teacher was like, okay, Jordan. She was like, you have to stay in this spot. And then she was like, when the sand runs out, then you can move.
Okay.
And so it took, she said it didn't take them like a long time for her to like, okay, like get it. But like, that was like her issue in the beginning of like preschool. Still. Yeah. So by the end of preschool though, her teacher was like, oh no, that totally like stopped. Like it took like half the year. But she was like, but it's not just her. She was like, it was a lot of the kids because they like see their friends. And she was like, but now Jordan's like, got it. So then coming into TK, I was like worried about it because I was like, I want her to like start focusing.
Yeah.
And I noticed at home too, she's like that. She's like, I want to color. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I'm like, pick one thing, finish that, and then move on.
Yeah.
So she's gotten better at home too. So I just wanted like, that's what I was like, I hope she's not doing that because I don't want her to be disruptive either. But I know she's only in TK. So it's like, okay. But no, the teacher said it was like maybe the first couple weeks. And she was like, but it was all the kids. And she was like, you know, there's one girl in there she was in preschool with. So she was like, oh, they were like super attached.
Yeah.
Because they already knew each other. So then she was like, you know, she would want to go where she was and vice versa. And she was like, but now she was like, but after the first couple weeks, after they realize that they're like rotating and all doing all that, she was like, now Jordan just finds a buddy in whoever's in her group. And she was like, and she's fine. She's like, she's so friendly. She makes friends with everybody. She wants to help everybody. She's like helpful. She wants to help, like, if her friends can't do something, she like helps them. Or she helps the teacher, like, when it's like cleanup time or something like that. But she's like, no, I love having her in the class. She's just like always so happy, always like willing to help. And then she's like, and she's a good listener. And I'm like,
where is this?
Who is this girl?
Home? Yeah.
I was like, are you talking about Jordan? And I was like, you're talking about my Jordan? Like, she listens? But no, like, no, she's a good kid. And then, like, I guess, like, with the grading for TK, 3 is, like, the highest. And so she's gotten, she has almost all 3s in everything. I think she has, like, a couple 2s where it's, like, still developing.
Yeah.
But it's, like, it's 2s where she's supposed to be at.
Okay.
Like, it's more like the critical thinking stuff. And then the teacher was like, I wouldn't expect her. She's like, I don't expect any of them to be at a 3 at this point. Critical. Yeah. Yeah. And she was like, because they're just like developing their stuff. And she was like, but we're introducing it. So hopefully because it's by trimester there, I guess. So she was like, but hopefully by the end of the year, you know, it'll go so that she's ready for kindergarten or whatever. But
got it.
But no, I was like, good for her.
Yeah. Good job, Jordan.
Yeah. So I was like, oh yay, she's doing good. And her like behavior wasn't really like concern for me because I know she like listens to not her parents.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
of course, that's everybody though.
Like
all kids.
To everyone, like she listens to you guys. You know what I mean? Like if anything. So I was like, I'm not worried about school because I feel like if it was a behavior issue, I would have already been like talked to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus, like Jordan, the teacher say she's very like respectful, not to just the teachers, but to like her peers.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, oh, good. Phew. I don't got a problem child right now.
Right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, so good. I was like, good job, Jor.
Yeah.
So
you told her she knows.
She was there.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
She, while we were doing the conference, she was there too.
Oh, cool.
And so, like, after when we were walking back to the car, I was like, good job, Jor. You're doing such a great job.
Yeah.
And she was like, thanks, Mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So, good job, Jordan.
Yeah. Woo.
That's my rave for the week. She's doing great.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. For someone like who just 5 year old.
She just turned 5.
For someone who just turned 5 years old, like she is advanced for sure. Conversation, the way she thinks. It's Yeah,
that's what the teacher's saying. She was like her pronunciation of things, and she was like the way she talks, and she was like she was like I'm really surprised. Yeah, like you know, and I was like, oh, thank you. That's compliments because we never really talked to her like she was a baby.
Yeah. Oh no.
So since she was young, it was always like we talked to her like normal.
Yeah.
I never like baby talked to her really, except like I'd be like, oh my baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like as far as like the goo goo gaga, I didn't like. We didn't do any of that.
Exactly.
And I don't think I like let anybody else do it.
Yeah. No, it's weird.
So then like so she's always had good like speech.
Yeah.
And like pronunciation and like articulation of her words. But I did notice like in preschool, because some other kids don't. I don't know how they get taught at home or whatever, but some kids like the way they talk is still like baby talk, or like they don't pronounce stuff correctly. Yeah, because Jordan can do her L's and R's really good, and that's I think a lot of like where some kids have a hard time. And so I noticed like in preschool, I don't know if she thought she was saying stuff wrong, so she would like talk
how they talk.
And I'm like, why are you talking like that? And then she's like, what? And I was like, why are you talking like that? I was like, you know how to say it. I was like, say the word. And then she'll say, and I'm like, yeah, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. Or if she starts like baby talking, I'm like, don't talk like a baby. I was like, you don't talk like that.
Yeah.
I was like, when do you talk like that, Jordan? Like, you've never talked like that.
Exactly.
So I'm like, don't talk like that. And then she'll like, sometimes she'll catch herself and she was like, oh, that was an accident, Mom. And I was like, well, yeah. I was like, you don't have to talk like a baby. You're a big girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, but you never talk like a baby. I was like, so no, you don't have to do that.
Exactly.
So I think she like, I don't know if she feels like she's saying something wrong or the way she talks is wrong because her classmates maybe are still like not as like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So then I just have to remind her like, don't talk like a baby or don't talk like that. I was like, talk like regular. Talk how you always talk. And then she's like, okay, Mom. Like, she's like, okay, Mom. Yeah.
That girl is too much.
And then how was your week?
All I hear is your... I notice when we do the snack videos too, you purposely to the mic, and I'm over here like... But
some people like that.
There are some people who really like it. I guess I'm not one of those. I'm just like, ugh.
Really?
At least for like food wise, like anything else, like taps or something else.
You're okay
I'm
with
okay
it?
with. But with anything with the mouth, I'm like, ugh.
I don't mind hearing like the crunchies and stuff.
Yeah, crunch is fine. Yeah.
But it's like the
saliva, the smacking and saliva.
Like, I don't like, I'm like, close your mouth. Like, when they're like purposely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know who does that? Mom.
We always say that.
But my week was good. We because of the weather change and all that, we've been preparing for snowboarding season. It's coming back really soon. So every year they do it's like a snowboarding ski expo up in Del Mar, where they have like gear and all these things and discounts for lift tickets. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Just for a weekend though. It's called Snow Jam. So we went up there. We went up there last year, and then that's where I got like my board and like a whole bunch of
Del Mar, like where Del Mar Fair is.
Yeah, yeah. They just pop up. It's like a pop up event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we went again. Not really like aiming to buy anything, just because money, but we were just wanting to look around, and mainly because we wanted to for sure buy new you don't know much about snowboarding, but with the binding, you know how there's like bindings on the boards that strap you in. Yeah. So and then you have to like strap it in,
like the Velcro, whatever.
It's more like, you know, the old skates where it's like a
yeah.
So it's like that, and that's like the normal. So we want the new ones where you just step in and it locks in. You don't have to strap. Okay. So we've been like eyeing them like this whole year, and then they were on sale online at like Zoomies or something. So we ordered them and then got the boots, and we'd ordered it already. So we went to the expo, and then we went there mainly just to try on the boots, different sizes, because we already got the size, my normal size. But I remember last year I was like aching by the end of the day, you know.
So you needed bigger?
I think so. Okay. Yeah. So we already ordered 7.5, but I wanted to go to Snow Jam to physically try on the 8s, just in case, you know. So long story short, we had to re-exchange to get a bigger size, because I'm an 8 in boots. Yeah. So it's way more comfortable. We just got it in, so I need to try it on. But
it's not loose or anything?
No, not too loose.
Oh, okay.
Like, if anything, I feel like because my big toe, it like pops out. So that's the one where it curls, and that's what aches at the end of the day.
And then you wear like extra socks and socks.
Yeah.
So, you would have to size up.
Yeah. So, and then I'm gonna obviously have these hopefully for until they're like done broken. Yeah. So I want to make sure they're a good size. Yeah.
Okay.
So we went to the expo, just tried it on, and then we didn't buy anything for ourselves. Like we got a few things for our friends who couldn't go, and then they paid me back.
Yeah,
but for ourselves, we did good. We just no money was
like,
spent.
No.
Yeah, we don't need this.
Self-control.
Yeah, mainly though because it wasn't as good of a variety of a selection compared to last year when we went. Like it was like a lot of like stuff we already saw, and it was just like meh, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was, it was good. It was good to go. We did get like discounted tickets on like resorts.
Okay.
If we wanted to go, so at least we got a few things out of it. Yeah. But it was fun.
You guys go like almost every weekend too.
Oh yeah, because we have the pass, so might as well.
Yeah.
Like what else is there to do?
Yeah. And it's not like it's too far.
Yeah. Like sometimes though, like that drive, it kills me.
Yeah.
It's just like
it's because the mountain.
It's the mountain. Yeah. And then Neil, he doesn't like to drive, but he's mainly the one driving. And then as his wife, I need to be the passenger and then like stay awake.
Yeah.
But sorry. But
I thought something fell. I was like, what?
That was me. But I can't do that. If we're waking up at like 4 a.m. snowboarding all day and then driving home, I'm like
yeah. No, I like try my best to stay awake, but I'm like, I don't trust you with my life and my kids' life. So then I like why you force myself to stay awake, but I'm not like I'm in there like I probably can sleep, but like mainly I'm like
exactly.
Because I have to make sure he stays awake.
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
Because he could be like, I'm good. But then I'm like, are you though? Because you're tired.
Yeah. Has he ever been like, I can't, you got to drive?
Yeah.
He has? Oh, okay.
Like maybe once or twice. I know when we do like the big San Francisco drive, I usually like going there because we leave like in the middle of the night. He drives.
Oh, okay.
All the way up.
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
Yeah. And then on the way back, I drive.
Oh, okay. All the way back?
No, usually I drive and then he sleeps. And then like halfway through, he's like, okay, let's switch.
Oh, okay.
So then by the time, so I'm like, okay.
Got it. Yeah, there are a few times where I have to, like in the beginning of our relationship, I would like yell at him. I would be like, you need to like tell me, like I don't play around with this, you know? Like, so same thing with like the tiredness, especially when we were working graveyard and then having to like do things. I would be like, are you sure? Like, tell me now.
Yeah, because I know myself.
Yeah, I know myself too.
So it's like, and I like, as much as I know him and I know you know Neil, like you still like, I still like,
exactly.
Like I know me. I know if I'm like super tired, I still know like how much I could do like driving. I could be like super tired, but I'm like, okay, no, I gotta get home. So I'm like I don't know, it gives me like an adrenaline push or something, and I'm like, okay, make it home. But for the guy, I don't know, like I'm like,
something to prove.
And so I'd be like, are you sure like I could drive. So sometimes
there was this one time at the beginning of our relationship when I was only working at the casino, so graveyard, and he was still just working his 2 jobs outside. So our schedules were flipped. Like he would work in the day and then I would sleep and then I would work at night. So one of our dates, we were gonna go up to like Universal or Disneyland or something like that. So the plan was as soon as I get off work, we would drive up and then spend the day there and then whatever. So I come here and then we head up and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, go to sleep, take my nap. And then tell me why this motherfucker like he wakes me up and then I'm like, oh, we're here already. And then I look around and then we're at like a rest stop or something. And then he was like, I can't, like I'm falling asleep. Can you drive the rest of the way? I was like, what the like why? Like
you
what
had
the
all
fuck
night
were you doing all
sleep.
night? Yeah. So but this was in the beginning of our relationship, so I don't want to be like crazy, so I would be like, okay, fine, I'll drive. But the whole drive there, I was pissed the fuck off. Yeah, I don't even think he like slept. I think he pretended to sleep just so that I wouldn't be more pissed.
Yeah. Let me act like I'm asleep. Because I just told her to drive because I'm tired.
But I was like flabbergasted. I was like, really? Like, seriously?
Oh, heck no. I'd be mad.
Yeah.
I'd be like, let's go home then. I'm like so quick now. I'm like, let's go home.
Yeah, no, if it was that, at that point, if we were this far into the relationship and that happened, oh no, I would have been yelling. But
I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, like I just shut my mouth.
At that time, I would have been like, then we both go sleep at this rest stop because I'm not fucking driving. You should have told me before we left that you didn't sleep.
I was so pissed. I was so mad.
Oh my gosh. Red flag on. That was a red flag.
Oh my goodness. I can't. I don't even think he remembers that.
No, I'd be mad. Y'all know I hate driving
I
too.
know, yeah. And then I hate getting woken up. So imagine.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. That is so funny.
I know. I've seen a meme that was like, oh, wake me up. Have you seen it? Yeah. Oh, wake me up.
Can you wake me up?
And then it was like you wake him up and you turn into like a monster.
Why'd you
wake me up? You told me to. That's like me. I'm like, can you wake me up?
Literally me. Yeah. And he's always like, every time I ask him now, he's always like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, I promise. I'm sorry.
You sure you want me to wake you up?
Yeah. And I do my best now to not wake up with an attitude. It's hard.
I don't even got time for an attitude when I wake up right now. It's since I got to get Jordan ready for school. Because right now, it's been... Lately, I haven't had like good sleep. Like I can't, like, especially like this past week that I've been sick.
Like you just can't fall asleep or you can't stay asleep?
I can't stay asleep because like I'm like coughing.
Oh, okay.
Or I have to like spit or something. Especially this last week because I was sick. But yeah. But even before that, I want to say like the last few weeks, it's been hard to fall asleep. Like sometimes I don't go to sleep till like 1 or 2 in the morning. And then I wake up at 6:37 to start getting Jordan ready for school.
Damn.
And then I stay up during the day. And that's when I was like nesting too. So I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get all this ready. And then get Jordan, you know, from school.
Yeah.
So then I would like take like an hour nap once she's home. And then it'd be like the whole cycle again. So I was only probably getting 4 or 5 hours.
Dang.
Even now, I don't know. I'm just like, can't sleep.
Yeah, I mean, it's uncomfortable now, right?
Yeah. And then it's hard, like when, like, you know how you could just turn in bed?
Yeah.
Mine's like a whole process.
Yeah.
I have to like, well, I sleep on my side. I can't sleep on my back because it just, number one, I like sometimes I get dizzy. Because it's like all the pressure's on a vein, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So I have to like watch how I like lay. So usually I'm on my side, and then if I want to turn to my other side, I have to like do it real slow. I have to do like like really slow turns.
Yeah.
And then finally get on that side.
Oh my gosh.
And then maneuver the pillow position because it like helps support my legs. And I'm like, oh my god, this is
just a turn.
Yeah, just a turn.
Gosh.
Yeah. And then I have to turn because laying on one side, I tried to lay on my one side like all night, and like I'm like stuck in that position.
Oh,
like it hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's rough.
I know. Yeah, guys.
The beauties of pregnancy.
Yeah.
Do you feel his farts? Does he fart?
I feel his hiccups.
Really? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, because it'll be like...
Aw.
So, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yes.
Yeah, by the time you guys see this, it'll be...
past Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the next day after. So, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are full.
And enjoyed a great lunch dinner.
Yeah, enjoyed your turkey, whatever you had to eat. Yeah.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Like, what do you look forward to usually?
I don't know. I do love a good, like, juicy turkey.
Okay. The baked or smoked or fried? Have you tried?
Yeah. Different? I don't know if I've tried smoked. Baked if it's like juicy. Because sometimes it's hard baked because it could dry out really fast.
Yeah.
So if it's good. Fried is really good too. It does stay juicy.
I don't think I've ever tried fried. I've tried smoked. That one's really good.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But turkey and then like a good mashed potato with some good gravy. Like I'm good with if it's just that.
Yeah.
Like I don't really do cranberry.
Yeah, no.
Green beans. No.
I love the green beans.
Oh no.
Like a good green bean casserole.
You do?
Yes.
But you love green beans.
I love green beans in general, yeah.
Like green beans for me, I could only eat it in like the Filipino. There's only 2 Filipino foods that I'll eat it with, which is like the pinakbit and sinigang.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like if it's in anything else, I'm like, no.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I love it.
And I don't know why, because I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't know. Like I can't. Like I don't green bean casserole. No. Like okay. I'm not. It's fine.
I'm like meh about mac and cheese.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just don't really care for it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like a good one.
Like,
but it's not something that I'm like, oh, I have to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even ham, I'm like, meh.
Oh, I don't care for ham. I don't eat it.
Yeah, if it's there, I'd rather get the turkey.
Yeah. I don't eat the ham. I think it's because really Thanksgiving, we didn't really, it's not like a big holiday.
For us, yeah.
For us, yeah.
Growing up, it was always just the sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just like our big holidays, like Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's where like we go all out.
Yeah.
And like make a big feast.
Yeah, exactly.
But for Thanksgiving, like it was either we got invited to go somewhere, and we would go, or if like we did have something at home, it would just be like
off the tin cooking,
or it would be like mom ordering the Thanksgiving meal from like Albertsons or something.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, because Thanksgiving wasn't really our family thing.
Yeah. If anything, mom was always working because she wanted Christmas off.
Yeah.
Instead.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because Thanksgiving, it's not really celebrated in the Philippines. So like my mom and then my dad, it wasn't something that they grew up celebrating. So like here, I think they just kind of would make something because
we were off. Everyone
we were in America and like.
Everyone
it's something
else
that we celebrated at school. I feel like, but at home it wasn't like a big deal. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I know when I was younger, we would just go to like our cousins because they would have like a big Thanksgiving thing. So we would go to like our cousin's house. But then like getting old, like as we got older or whatever, and then like my parents separated. It wasn't just. I mean, it wasn't really. Like I said, like you said, mom was always like working on Thanksgiving.
So it was just really like off the tin cooking, us pitching in, and then the kids, I think by that time, from what I remember, like Serena and Junior, it was mainly for them, just to like be around the family.
Like me mainly is like, I'm fine with just turkey and mashed potatoes actually. Like that's like my comfort, I feel like.
Yeah.
A good cornbread is good too, but it's not like something I would need.
Yeah.
Or thing. Are you a pumpkin pie fan?
No. See, pumpkin pie was always, I think it's the texture wise, it felt like I was eating baby food.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I love the taste of it. Like the taste of it is really good. Just the texture of the pie.
So you can't do like a big old slice.
No.
It'd be like a sliver.
Yeah. Maybe? I eat mainly the crust.
Okay.
And then with like a sliver, like some of the sauce. Yeah.
Okay.
Apple pie though, I love me some apple pie.
Yeah, apple pie is good.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie, I don't mind. I think at a certain point the texture gets to me. But it's not like I would be like, no, I don't like no, I need it. But like I could eat like probably a regular slice, but I know there's some people that love like could just eat it. But I think to me too, at some point the texture's like, okay, it's mushy now.
Exactly.
Apple pie, I love too. I like the crumble apple pie though.
Yeah.
The one with the thing on top.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then warm it up.
Maybe with a scoop of ice cream.
Oh, yeah. That's so good.
The best apple pie is the Julian
apple pie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mama's. So
yeah.
So far that I've tried.
I like all not all. I haven't tried all of them, but they have one too that's like a berry something. That's good too. It's like a berry crumble.
Something, yeah.
That's good too. And I know sometimes it's probably around this season they sell it in stores too, so you don't have to go all the way up
Albertsons. There.
Yeah. Because I know I've seen it at Vaughn's.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I like can't like I'm always like, oh, are they here yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because then you don't have to travel all the way over there. I mean, it's probably like an hour, but
yeah, and just then you can make it a day too. Yeah, but I get it. Yeah, if you just want the apple pie.
Yeah, and then sometimes they're like sold out.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like, you know, we came out here not for nothing, but pretty much for nothing.
Yeah, basically. That's the only reason why you go up there.
Yeah. But usually around this season, like holiday season, is when they start selling the julienne pies at the store. So it's like, oh, we got to look out for them. It's time to look.
And then what, you just bake it or?
No, it's already cooked.
Oh, you just heat it up?
Yeah. Oh. You can heat it up if you want or eat it cold.
Oh.
So there's times when like, so do you like warm pie or
I like
cold?
Warm.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it depends.
Really?
Like I like warm pie too, but sometimes I'm like, I could use like cold fruit. Like I don't mind eating it cold.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like the crust would be better warm. That's the only thing. Like as a cold crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I was gonna eat it with ice cream, I would want it warmed up.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes if it's just like just the pie, I just cut a piece and then I just eat it. Yeah. Like I don't mind the cold fruit. Yeah.
So this year then, what are you thankful for? Have you thought about that? It's a lot.
I think I have a lot. Of course, I'm always thankful for you guys.
Of course, the family. Yeah.
This baby.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm thankful that for like, I think just this year, because last year was like such drama. I feel like work-wise, that this year was just kind of like not.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, I started off the year with like no job.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, okay, well, what are we going to do? And then, you know, I was just working like per diem someplace. And then they wanted me full time, but I was like, no. But there was no drama there because it was just like I picked when I wanted to work.
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? And then finally, so then I got this job and now it's like, I don't want to say my dream job, but it's like up there. Yeah. You know, I get to work from home.
Yeah.
I get to be there. You know what I mean?
The work-life balance is amazing.
I don't got to be stuck in traffic, which is like, I hate traffic.
Yeah.
And then just like the commute. I hate commuting.
Yeah.
So I'm just really thankful for this year. Really. Like, I think all the choice. Yeah. Exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah. All the like,
because it's scary.
Yeah, not the regrets, but I wouldn't say regret, all the like dilemmas that you've had to like decisions that you've made. Yeah. It reassured you that you made the right decision.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Yeah. Like I don't regret leaving like that job security.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, sometimes you question it. You're like, like, should I have done that? Exactly. Like, what did I fucking just do? But then, no, like, I'm so happy. I, like, am home now all the time, pretty much.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I'm just, like, it's different. Like, a weight is lifted off, you know? Like, all the other stuff. So then you just have other stuff to worry about. But
exactly.
Yeah, no. Like, I feel like everything leading up to the decision making that, like, has just been for the better.
Yeah,
so,
that's great.
And then we're doing this podcast.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because if you never left, we wouldn't have started this.
No.
Yeah. Crazy.
We wouldn't even have been brought up.
Yeah.
Because it's like no time.
Yeah. Good.
Can't believe it's gonna be a year.
I know, crazy.
That went by fast.
This whole year just flew by. I think just because we stayed busy for the most part.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm just thankful for like this whole year, and then everybody that's been a part of it. It's very humbling.
Oh yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I guess staying busy would have to be a big part of like me being thankful about this year. Like just the fact that I've always had something to do, if it was the podcast or something for work or, you know, like learning, training and all that, you know, like I always had something to do. So I feel like me keeping busy meant like there was like a purpose in what I was doing essentially, you know, like I've always wanted to do some type of thing with my creative aspect, and then this touched on it. Like, we're doing this for fun, you know, we're not getting paid, you know, like, so this is like touching that side. And then with work, like the fact that my job is what I want to do is already in itself, like, I'm so grateful for. So just moving up in that company and like getting more education on that is just, I'm really grateful for making that step into this industry for sure. Like you said, like I'm way happier that I did it. No regrets. And it's just like
no regrets.
And it's just like, you know, like you just keep learning from here. And that's really like, I don't like feeling I'm at like a hiatus with anything. So
I think that like every decision that we've made at the end of the year, early this year, like I think we're just both so much happier.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree.
Do you have any like Thanksgiving like tradition that you would want to keep going?
That we already do? Or just to start?
Like in whichever.
I mean, Friendsgiving is always a big one. Like that's the big thing that we always do. Because I feel like not all of our families celebrate. So every time, like we always have a Friendsgiving every year, and it's like a big potluck. To start, I don't know. Why? Do you have any ideas?
No, like for us too, like usually the Thanksgiving, well, Ryan's family's big on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
But ever since COVID, they just like cook and then they like send home food.
Oh, okay.
So, but for us too, it's friends. Like we do Friendsgiving too, which is, I feel like that's good too, because it's like a holiday you get to spend with like friends turned into family, I guess. Exactly. You know what I mean? And it's just like a big thing, but it's always like potluck style too.
Yeah.
So there's nothing really like, I feel like, because like I said, we didn't really grow up as Thanksgiving as being like the big holiday. Yeah.
I mean, are there traditions? Have you heard of any families doing this?
I know like some families like go around the table.
Oh, and say what they're thankful for.
Yeah, and say what they're thankful for, like that. And not really.
Yeah, I would want to for sure incorporate something so that my kids really understand and appreciate things in life, you know? But I feel like the best way to do that is to just talk about it during Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, you know?
Okay. I know some people, they do like a they go help out like at a homeless shelter and serve like
that's
food.
Nice. Yeah.
And I kind of want to do that when like Jordan and the baby are older. Like take them out.
Yeah.
Since it's not really like a big thing for us, you know what I mean? Like, but to go and like
help out,
show them like you should be thankful for what you have. I think that'll be a good thing.
No, yeah, that's a good one.
And I like now how like a lot of the stores are closed.
Yeah.
Because I know for a while, I mean, not that it was like a big deal for us anyway, but I know for like, you know, with Black Friday and all that stuff, that families wouldn't even really get to like be together because like the stores would already start their sale.
Exactly.
And I remember it used to just being on Fridays, and then for a while they would be like, oh, the stores are opening up Thursday.
Thursday night.
At night.
Start following.
Yeah. So then people wouldn't even eat dinner because they're already trying to fall in line.
Yeah. Like it was all about the consumerism at one point.
But I know now, like, I think the last couple years, they've just closed altogether and then just open back up on Friday.
Or even they like start their sales like a week early so people aren't like rushing that day of.
But I'm not even like a big Black Friday shopper.
I mean, nowadays the deals aren't even that great. They're like 20% off.
Yeah.
Like,
not like before. Like 10 years ago. No. I think the main things that we even look for are like electronics.
Yeah, TVs.
But like, I don't know if it was I think it was like the year before we had bought our like 80-inch. So we're like, it's good. Like we don't need another one right now.
Exactly.
It's so good. So, and then I think I also bought like a This is how you know you're old too.
A VHS player. No,
a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
The
Dyson?
The shampooer. The one that clean your carpet.
Yeah.
I got a carpet cleaner.
Oh, nice.
Because it was like on a deal. So if anything, if I look for anything, it would be like stuff like that.
Big
house
appliances.
stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But so even now, like I'm like I have an air fryer.
Yeah.
I have everything. So before, like if anything, that's what I would look for. Would be like, because I ended up like I got a Ninja Foodie one year. I just look at appliances now.
Yeah.
So that's how you know you're old.
Exactly.
You're looking
House
for like
things.
appliances and stuff. So
get excited for a new vacuum.
yeah, I do need a new regular vacuum. So
I do too.
Because I'm like, how do you know you need a new vacuum? And then I was looking, I was like, oh, it's not even picking shit up no more. Like not really as good. So I'm like, oh, it's time for a new vacuum. Because I even like tried to clean it and like get stuff. So I was like, oh, maybe it's that.
Yeah.
No, I just need a new vacuum.
Dang.
So I'm like, okay, that'll be something to look for like Black Friday. But then it's like I don't even go out, so I'd be like Cyber Monday.
Exactly.
Because I feel like everything's online.
Have you been looking on TikTok Shop? Like they have like good stuff, you know. You obviously like look at the reviews and the seller. Yeah. But
I do want to get that scrubber.
Me too. I was just gonna say that. Like it's been sitting in my cart for like weeks.
I want to get the scrubber because I'm like, especially now, I'm like
with the deals.
I can't even. But like to scrub. And I was like looking. I was like, oh, I need that in my life. Even after, because I don't want to be bending.
Exactly.
Breaking
or like
my back.
Even just the motion of scrubbing. Yeah,
I do want to get the scrubber though.
Yes.
And then I do want to get the unbrush.
Oh, really? Oh, for Jordan.
Yeah. I want to see if it really...
It looks like it really does work. Like all the reviews, I feel like.
Yeah. So those are like the two things that I saw on TikTok Shop that I'm like, ooh, I want to get those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not really a big Black Friday shopper.
Yeah.
So
same.
Even back then, like even like 10 years ago, it wasn't really like my thing. Because I was like, I ain't trying to get in a fight. Or trampled over.
Or fall in line for hours.
Oh, the lines. I think I did it one year. And I think I was like...
It ain't worth...
Yeah. It wasn't. Like I think... I didn't even buy... I think like I bought a DS.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's how long ago it was. I bought like a DS because it was on sale.
Yeah.
And then I think I got one for Serena.
Okay.
Because I think she was like young. She was like maybe 5.
Yeah.
And then I got like the first iPhone for Kuya. I remember that. But other than that, like I think that was the only one time that I went Black Friday shopping. Because after that, I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm up all night. Or like I woke up real early for this shit. I'm
surprised you got the iPhone out of Black Friday because usually they're not doing sales ever.
But it was like first.
Oh,
like literally the first
ever
Apple iPhone.
So they're just like people get it. Yeah. Okay.
So
interesting.
But no, I'm not a big. Even now, I'm like, that's not even. Is that really a good deal?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Since we're on the iPhone thing, I did see on TikTok that they it was like a announcement where like engineers made a new thing called the Humane AI pin. So what it looks like, it's like basically it looks like the Apple Watch face.
Okay.
Like it's like a screen, but it's not a screen. Like you can't see anything on it. So it clips on your shirt or anywhere, and then it's like a camera. And then essentially what it is, it's like Alexa on your shirt. So you just talk to it, and then it'll like reply to you, and then it's just like an AI system. It'll like generate anything. It's like a phone basically. So if you want to like text somebody, you just say the phrase and then text whatever, and then if you want to look at it, you just lift your hand, and then it's like a hologram, and then it shows on your hand, and then you can do like finger gestures to like go up, scroll, or go down, but it's meant to get off the screen. Like it's more of like no more screens. It's just like a way to like use the internet, get information, contact people without having a screen. Yeah, so it looks interesting. Like I saw like the whole demo video and how it worked and all that, but I feel like people like it'll be like the new thing, like how Apple Watches, people were like yeah whatever, like
and
people,
then now
everyone has it. So I feel like you're gonna start seeing people have that clip. But yeah, I would like to like learn more about it to see like actually like what goes into it, if it's always watching, if it's always recording, you know what I mean, type deal. So, but it's its own like thing. It's its own like cellular device. It has its own phone number. Like it's like that.
What about camera?
I believe so. If there's like a camera.
Really?
Yeah. So it's interesting. Future.
That's kind of scary.
A little bit, yeah. Also, because we were talking about like DSs and stuff, did you hear about the new Harry Potter game that came out at the beginning of the year for like PS5? It's like a new open world Harry Potter game. Okay. Where you start off as a student and then you go through the whole thing, you learn spells and do all that. But it was only available on like the PS4, PS5 system, PlayStation. But they just released it on the Switch.
Are you gonna get
it? I know myself, especially with like the whole Animal Crossing scene. My social life will be over when I buy it. So I'm waiting until like Thanksgiving passes and like my job work slows down, and then I'll get it. But I've been waiting for it.
What is it called?
Hogwarts, I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm so excited.
They've already released it?
Yeah, on the Switch. It's been out, but they just released it on the Switch.
Oh.
I know. Because I was not about to get a PS5.
Okay, no.
I was like, no, thank you.
Did you see on TikTok the Harry Potter, what filter?
Oh, like what house you're in? Yeah.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, it changes.
Like the character.
Oh.
And it takes your face.
Yeah. No, I didn't use... I saw it on like other people's, but I never...
I did it and I was like... I forgot who... I was like Harry Potter. And I was ew. Because it like changes your face. I did it with Jordan too.
Who is she?
I forgot. I didn't save them. I was like, ew. And I did it, but I think I sent it to you to try.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. And I was at work or something, so I didn't try it.
But so try funny. It. There's so many people that, like, when it first came that people were trying it, people were, like, all excited. And some people were like, no. Like, I think Jordan could have been Dobby. I think. Or I could have been. I don't know. But, yeah.
That's so funny.
But I seen it and I was, like, cracking up because there's some people that were like, no. So yeah, it's funny though. Oh my gosh.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you again. We just want to say thank you so much.
Yes, we're so grateful.
Yes, for you guys and your continuous support. So we really, really, really appreciate it. Yes. We hope that you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and
be safe if you're gonna go Black Friday shopping.
Yes, please, and just eat lots of food. Okay? Yeah. Yes.
Eat your leftover.
Yeah. All right. We will see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.